Hello friends, it's Martina. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night whenever you are watching this. We are in a hospital, as you can see. And Kaylin has been having these little spurts of these little episodes of basically tightening her whole body and just flexing her whole body. And she they think that it might be seizures or epilepsy. So we're here to figure out what's going on. Carolyn is already in her room. We've already been here. We got here around 6:40, 6:50, something like that. And we literally just got into a room a second ago. So we were in the emergency room that whole time. And literally all that happened was 2 doctors came in and saw the videos that I took of her having these little episodes. And then they, asked me the regular questions. They took her weight. They took her height. And they did all of her vitals and whatnot. And they suctioned her and whatnot. So, now we are in a room. And she's going to get her trach dyes done in a little bit. They're going to change them. So, I guess that's one thing I don't have to do tonight. Although I was supposed to sleep tonight. It is 1:45 in the morning on July 8th. And, yeah, pretty upset. I was supposed to be able to sleep tonight. There was a night nurse that was coming tonight. Her name was Christine. And she is an awesome night nurse. She was our night nurse when Carolyn came home. So, she was a great night nurse. But, she was supposed to come tonight. And then we had to call, the nursing agency that we work with and tell them that she didn't have to come tonight because I was going to be in the hospital with Carolyn. So, Carolyn's fine. She's doing okay. She's only had 3 little seizes while we've been here. And they're very, very mild. And the nurse saw it and she said it did look like epilepsy, but she's going to let the neurologist look at it. So, the neurologist will be here tomorrow. He may or may not make it here tonight to talk to us, but he will definitely be here tomorrow morning. To talk to me about what's going to go on. The resident here told me that it more than likely will be more than 2 days that we will stay here because they really want to, because first they have to catch the seizures, and once they catch the seizures, then they have to figure out what is making that and what is triggering it. And if we can deal with it from home or if she has to be admitted in the NICU for them to treat it. So, please pray for me and Carolyn that we will not have to stay in the NICU because that would just not be good. That would be my worst nightmare is to go back to the NICU and have her stay in a NICU instead of staying at home with me and Trent. That would probably be the worst nightmare that I will ever have because I don't want her to go back in the NICU. She doesn't want to go back in the NICU. We want to go home. So, please pray for us because we're going to need it. And all of you that have been praying for us, thank you so much. I'm telling you, it's been helping. Even though we kind of had a bad week this week. But every day is a new day to make the other days better. So, every day, just take it day by day. Make it the best day you can make it. And think positively about it. So, it's kind of what you gotta do. As a mom, as a newly mom, I try to stay as positive as I can, and try to think of good things rather than bad things, because if I always think of the bad, then, you can you can always prepare for the worst and hope for the best, and that's kind of what you do. And it does make things go a lot smoother when you do prepare for the worst, because then there's no surprises and you're not panicking to get everything done. You're not panicking to be like, oh my gosh, this is happening to my child, So you think positive, you prepare for the worst, you hope for the best, and that's all you can do with that. And then there won't be any surprises and everything can run by smoothly. And so I'm thinking positive. Carolyn's a strong trooper, strong girl. She's gonna get through this, and hoping that we can take care of this at home. My mother-in-law is here right now with me. Shout out to her because she stayed with me the whole day. She came and watched Carolyn on July 7th, which was yesterday, and I know she was not expecting to come to the to the emergency room tonight, but she did. So she came with me. Trent's at home doing his test for school. That way he doesn't get an F in his class. So he's doing that, and he'll go to work tomorrow while my mother-in-law stays here with me. And she'll be here with me all day tomorrow. And if we have to stay more days and Trent needs to go to work and can't call off, then she'll stay more days with me. So shout out to her because she's been a trooper through this whole thing too, because I'm sure she was not planning on this. So we're gonna get through the night, and we're gonna get as much sleep as we can, and then I will update you guys tomorrow. Carolyn's like half asleep right now, so she's just gonna say good night. Say good night. You gonna blow him kisses? Go. Mwah. Mwah. Okay, well, she says good night. She says good night, and we will update you guys tomorrow. Bye.